Why you always in the mood? Messing around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. I'm pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Get what you please. Stop throwing away my shirt.
Run 'em like a cowgirl, I'm a country fan. Ain't talking medicine, but I made a morphine. Ever since I put the cookie on quarantine. I let them meditate and I have you with me. All of my niggas saying you had committed. Really to anybody you had them pretty. All of the body I did that.
Showed him I could build a house.
Dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros quién va a hablar si no nos dejamos ver.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out, but you let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I'm run down on them before I have it running me.
I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a shine like glass. I'm a boss. You can open my door. That's a wet, that's a wet.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Big Fat Quiz of 2020. Been working on the intro for far too long. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. With that little compilation I put together on that little countdown there, I looked through all my clips and I realised in every single one I start off by saying, hello everyone! So I'm just addicted to doing it now, I can't stop. Anyway, I hope you are all doing well. I can see we've got a few people who have joined up already. We started the stream a little bit earlier than normal today because I know a few people said they were having problems connecting up last time. So we have started a little bit earlier than normal, but we still got a bit of time. So, let's see. I know we got Adele, of course, joining as well. Hello, Adele. Becky is here. We got Lynn. We got Simon. So quite a few of you are joining up, and I can see more and more joining as I keep rambling on. Well, before I do get too into it and start off, thank you so much for everyone who joined in on the New Year's Eve countdown. It was actually so much fun and So many people joined in. It was absolutely insane. It was so much fun. So thank you all. Even though Facebook took the stream down like 4 times in a row. Chris Loxton, of course, is here to win. Of course, he's here to win. We know he's going to try his best. I've made this quiz a little bit of a challenge. I think this one's going to be a bit of a challenge for some people, but we will find out as it goes on. Liz Bradwell is here. Hello, Liz. I hope you're doing well. Right, so it is now 7:30. Now's the time when we said we'd start. Matthew Mazier here to take part. I'm glad to see that you're here to take part and not here to do anything else. So, right. The Big Fat Quiz of the year 2020. I hope you've all been doing some research. Let's face it, we all haven't had much else to do. Funnily enough, this quiz that I was doing today, I wasn't going to do. This was very much a quiz that I came up with an idea for. I designed the quiz, the look of it, and then when it came to actually putting the quiz together, I just stopped and said, no, I'm going to do a New Year's countdown instead, because I couldn't find anything good. It sounds really bad, but that was the case. But anyway, now I had a lot more time. We had a lockdown announced, and then I thought, well, now I've got a load of free time. Now I can do it. So, first thing I'm going to say about this quiz for everyone who's taken part. So there are a few things in this quiz I'm not really going to ask many things about. So we're going to try and take out virus questions where possible. There are going to be little to no politics questions. This is going to be as much of the good things or the fun things or the positive things that have happened through the year. Obviously, there's a few sad things that happened in 2020. I mean, there was quite a lot. But I mean, we're going to try and have as much good stuff in it as possible, because I think it was so predictable that it was going to be COVID, Donald Trump, COVID. And I thought, well, no, I won't do that. Hi, Becky. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Adrian, hello Adrian. So quite a few of you joining up already. So I'm sure a lot of you know the deal by now. For those of you who have joined in before, then I'm sure you know what to do. For those of you who haven't joined in before, it's time to write down your team name. So write your team name down I was going to say with your piece of pen and piece of paper, but write it down in the comments as well. Let's see what 2020 themed quiz names we're going to have today. I want to see as many of them as we can possibly see. So yeah, quiz names, quiz team names, let's make them 2020 themed. So, but not too depressing. I can imagine everyone's going to put like the saddest quiz names ever. Try and have a good one. Righty then. Ooh, more and more people joining up. Hello everyone who's just joining up. Hope you're all doing well. Don't worry, we haven't started yet. I always ramble on far too much. Also, I want to ask, because a few people have asked me why I ramble on a lot in the beginning of the quiz and I just talk for ages. I am aware that I do that. One with the countdown and all these things. The main reason is because obviously it takes a while to actually press live till Facebook lets everyone know in stages that I'm online. So I don't want anyone to miss out, because that's the other reason. I'll get halfway through the quiz and then I'll get a message saying, oh, I've missed out. What were the first 7 questions? So I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance, really. So as long as you don't mind me rambling on. So here we go. We have some quiz names coming in. So we got the good, the bad, and the bloody awful. Love it. The good, the bad, the bloody awful. Nice. The Cookie Club. I love the Cookie Club. That's a good one. Who doesn't love a Cookie Club? Liz, it says Lockdown Liz. I love it. Lockdown Liz. Matt Maisie, there is Team It Got On My Joe Wicks. Team It Got On My Joe Wicks. Okay. I mean, his name might be mentioned once or twice during the quiz. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to give anything away. But yeah, I hope everyone's 2021 is going well so far. I hope we're all doing a lot better. 2021 so far, there's been a few, but the Quarantine. Yes. I was wondering, because I actually googled some team names, what would be good ones, and the Quarantine was one of them. So Chris Loxton, I'm calling it straight away. You've googled that team name straight away. Yeah, but the Quarantine, of course, is a great one. And a Joe Wicks mention, of course. Joe Wicks has been an absolute legend of 2020. There's been a few legends of 2020. there might even be a round dedicated to the legends of 2020, but we'll find that out later. We have got 3 rounds. We've got 3 rounds on this one. We have the quiz round, we have the video round, and the return of Minute to Win It, where hopefully I'm not going to miss out one of the answers. I have triple checked this time that I've not missed anything out, so we will find out. But yeah, so those will be the fun ones. So yeah, we've got the 3 rounds. Then the video round I'll explain when we get to it, but it's not just 2020, it's a bit of everything, because not gonna lie, it was difficult to find happy videos about 2020. But okay then, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I think everyone has joined up. There are still a few more people that have just been notified that we're going live, so I think that's the last group. So we will go live, and we are ready to get started. So if we're going to start with the question round, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you've got your pieces of pen and pieces of paper with that team name at the top ready to go. So ladies and gentlemen, let's do this with the question round. Okay, let's start with question number 1. Question 1. According to Forbes, which entrepreneur became the first person in history to have a net worth of more than 200 billion? So according to Forbes, which entrepreneur became the first person in history to have a net worth of more than 200 billion? Not million, billion. That's quite a few. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of money. So that was question 1. Question number 2. What generation of iPhone was launched by Apple in 2020? So what generation of iPhone was launched by Apple in 2020? Some of you might have it already. I'm a Samsung person. Controversial, I know. Question number 3. How much money did Captain Tom raise by doing 100 laps around his garden? Now, I'm not looking for the exact number, obviously, but we'll say to the nearest million. How much money did Captain Tom raise by doing 100 laps around his garden? On to question number 4. Question 4. Which home furnishing retailer closed all of its stores for good in April 2020? So, which home furnishing retailer closed all of its stores for good in April 2020? It sounds really bad. I hadn't actually heard of this company before. I feel quite bad for that. Number 5. What's the name of Boris Johnson's baby born in 2020? What's the name of Boris Johnson's baby born in 2020? This really shows my age that when I read that question I wanted to go, baby born, baby born. Sorry. So what was the name of Boris Johnson's baby born in 2020? Number 6. Number 6. Which TV quiz show returned in 2020 with Gino D'Acampo as the presenter? So, which TV show returned in 2020 with Gino D'Acampo as the presenter? Okay, question number 7. Which channel did Taskmaster leave Dave for in 2020? So which channel did Taskmaster leave Dave for in 2020? As in the channel Dave, not an actual man called Dave. What, Dave? Leaving you for another channel. Does the music add to the suspense? The music adds to the suspense, doesn't Number 8. The English Game was a Netflix drama about the origins of which sport? The English Game was a Netflix drama about the origins of which sport? You wouldn't love Dave. Got a question coming in from YouTube here saying, yeah, it's 20 questions. There'll be 20 questions in the question round. So the English Game was a Netflix drama about the origins of which sport? Number 9. Number 9. Who replaced Sandy Toksvig as a presenter on the Great British Bake Off? Number 9. Who replaced Sandy Toksvig as a presenter on the Great British Bake Off? Number 10. Name the pair that made up Strictly's first ever same-sex couple. Okay, so name the pair that made up Strictly's first ever same-sex couple. Everybody's dead, Dave. Emergency. There's an emergency. So number 10, name the pair that made up Strictly's first ever same-sex couple. Number 11. Number 11 is which member of the royal family got married in private in 2020? So which member of the royal family got married in private in 2020? Hope everyone's doing well. Normally when the comments are silent, it normally means people are concentrating. It normally means people are doing pretty well. So number 12. Question number 12. Who went viral for saying, "I still need a bit of milk, full fat, which I've warmed up in the microwave"? Who went viral for saying, "I still need a bit of milk, full fat, which I warmed up in the microwave"? Who said microwave like that? I think a lot of people knew that one. Kind of went viral everywhere, especially if you're on TikTok. Sarah, I literally don't know any of these. Don't worry, Sarah. Don't worry, Sarah. There's still plenty of hope for you. There's still plenty of help for you. Warm up a tea in the microwave and you'll still be fine. Number 13. Number 13. Who played Prince Charles in the series 4 of The Crown? So who played Prince Charles in the series 4 of The Crown? I read that wrong. I went series 4 of The Crown. No, it's called it's called 4 of The Crown. So who played Prince Charles in the series 4 of The Crown? No! Who played Prince Charles in series 4 of The Crown? I was thinking there's nothing called 4 of The Crown. No, who played Prince Charles in series 4 of The Crown? That should have been a lot easier than how I read it. Number 14. Number 14. What's the name of Elon Musk and Grimes' baby born in 2020? What's the name of Elon Musk and Grimes' baby born in 2020? All I'm going to say, you might want to stick around just for the sake of me trying to read out the answer for that one. Did I just give away a clue? Number 15. Question number 15. Which music festival has had to postpone its 50th anniversary celebrations to 2021? Which music festival has had to postpone its 50th anniversary celebrations to 2021? They changed it though, which name? I don't know. I'm just reading the questions. I'm not quite sure. Oh, they did. No, I know what you mean. They changed it, the name on Elon Musk. The original name. The original name. The original name. Not when they changed it. So, which music festival has had to postpone its 50th anniversary celebrations to 2021? We'll go more into that answer when I give you the answer. Question number 16. 16. In 2020, Netflix finally released the long-awaited second documentary series which follows an English football club. Which football club? So, in 2020, Netflix finally released the long-awaited second documentary following which football club? It's terrible because they haven't actually given you the name of the documentary either, but I think that kind of gives it away. The second series of the long-awaited second documentary series following which football club? Question number 17. Which movie became the first ever non-English language film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? Which movie became the first ever non-English language film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? I'm getting lots of messages come through on my phone as well, so I hope there's nothing going really wrong because I don't know what those messages are. So, question number 18. Question number 18 was, who was named Best New Artist at the 2020 Brit Awards? Number 18, who was named the Best New Artist at the 2020 Brit Awards? Watched it last night. I haven't actually watched it. Is it actually any good? Okay. Number 19. How did Joe Wicks raise £1.5 million for children in need? So, this is number 19, how did Joe Wicks raise £1.5 million for children in need? Put it this way, I'll never be able to do that. Yet. So how did Joe Wicks raise £1.5 million for children in need? And on to question number 20. Number 20, the last of the question round. Which TV program did Louis Tomlinson vow never to go back on? So number 20, which TV program did Louis Tomlinson vow never to go back on? I had to rewatch this. I had to actually rewatch the actual clip of that on YouTube. Fab. I might actually watch it. Okay then. Right, so those are all of the questions of the question round. So, hope you've all got those written down. We've got 2 more rounds to do. The next couple rounds are going to be quite a bit quicker. So, the next round is the video round, which means I'm going to be showing you a series of 5 videos that have been paused just when something's about to happen. I just want you to tell me what happened next. Now, I will tell you, the clips in this are not 2020 clips. They are from different years. I was going to use all 2020 clips, but to be honest, they were all really sad and really quite depressing, and I didn't want to do that. So I've actually made a point. This one is going to be many years. So this is just a general one. Okay, so we're going to play the videos for you now. When it pauses, I just want you to tell me what happened next in the video. Okay. So, here we go.
If you live in Backside, it's going to be a little bit cold, a little bit wet. But let's go over to Northern Ireland, because in Northern Ireland, there's a place called Ballybogey, which I can't believe. It's going to be patchy rain over there. Get ready, go.
What happened next? Can you write down what happened next? Giving everyone a little more time, because I know it's a bit more writing. It's not just a single answer. It takes a little bit to write down. But what happened next in that video clip? Can you work that one out? You might think you know. You might be able to predict it, but you might be wrong. You never know. But anyway, next one. Okay, what happened next there? I remember watching that live. Did you watch that live when it happened? Did you watch it live when it happened? Because I remember that happening and being, oh, okay. So what happened next in that clip? It went very viral. Viral? It went viral when that happened. Didn't even go viral. It went viral. It's a level beyond viral.
It's not
on to the next one.
And that leaves one other person. Gillian, it might be you.
Oh, come on. So it's between Linford and Gillian.
The public have decided the person they want to see face the live Bush Tucker trial is... Gillian.
No. Oh, come on. Come and join us, Gillian.
Could you?
Gillian, come over here.
Should be
come and join us, please.
Good luck, Gillian.
Come on over. Come here. Come here. We'll explain it all, don't worry.
What happened next there? What happened next? I remember it went all over Facebook when this happened and everyone was talking about it. I'm sure you might remember. You might not. You might have a clue. But anyway, on to the next clip. Can you say what happened next? This is one of those viral videos that kind of goes spread all over Facebook every now and again, and it always kind of comes back around. So, do you know?
Takes off his mic. Wants to be sure that everything will be perfectly in order to get these last pins, and it is a done deal. Mike Machuga.
Okay.
These last pins, and it is a done deal. Mike Machuga.
Okay. What happened next in that clip? And the next one is also a viral clip. Not viral, just viral. I actually saw this shared on Facebook the day that I was looking for more clips. So, here we go. Come on, Matt. Any point now would be nice. I suppose I've got to leave it. Okay. Slow motion run. See if you can work it out. Okay then. So, there we go. Those were the 5 clips. Those were those 5 clips. So hopefully you've got all those written down and you know what happened next. Okay then. So that was the video round, and now it's time for the Minute to Win It, ladies and gentlemen. The return of Minute to Win It. Now, for anyone who's done the quizzes before, they will know that one thing that a lot of people like to say they make out of me for is doing this round, and then when it comes to the answers, getting the answers wrong, and then everyone corrects me in the chat. This time, I've triple checked it. I know what they are this time, so we're a lot more prepared. So, the Minute to Win It round. There will be a 1-minute timer come up on your screen, followed by a series of images. These images are all pictures of inspirational people, or important people of the year 2020. They could be from any time, but of course 2020 was important to them for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to start the 1 minute timer in a second. Remember, you have 1 minute to write down as many people as you can see. Let me just double check. There are 11 people. There are 11 people and 60 seconds. Here we go. Your 1 minute timer starts in a minute.
Begins in 3.
Hoping that was being a bit more exciting, but okay, here we go. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. How many of these people can you name? "30 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this bit's really loud, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that bit comes out really loud, doesn't it? Okay, then. Those are all of the questions. Okay, so we've had our question round, we've had our video round, and we've had the 1 minute round. Now it's time to give you the answers. So for anyone who has just joined us, or you think, oh, I've missed out all the questions, you can have a little play to yourself now. Say something completely different. Thank God I stopped myself there. So we're going to go through the answers now, and hopefully you'll be able to see how many points you actually got right. Obviously you can. The general rules of this are you swap your bit of paper, your piece of pen and piece of paper, with the person next to you, but you don't have to do that. We're at home, we're not in a pub. Another idea I'm coming up with, hopefully when we can and go to the pub again and things back to normal, I'm thinking of actually doing a live pub quiz somewhere. And we're going to do it live, and everyone's invited to join in person. But anyway, talk about that later on. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to give you the answers to the questions that we have all been waiting for. So, if you're all ready, let's start off with that question round. Okay. So question number 1 was, according to Forbes, which entrepreneur became the first person in history to have a net worth of more than 200 billion? The answer to that was Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, of course. That's Jeff Bezos is the answer to number 1. Number 2 was, what generation of iPhone was launched by Apple? In 2020, it was the 12th generation. So the answer is 12, or the 12th generation. Anyone with any teenagers, I'm sure, will know that one straight away. Number 3. How much money did Captain Tom raise by doing 100 laps around his garden? The answer to that was £32 million. So the answer to number 3 is £32 million, which is mind-blowing. Number 4. Which home furnishing retailer closed all of its stores for good in April 2020? The answer is Cath Kidston. Cath Kidston is the answer to number 4. Number 5. What's the name of Boris Johnson's baby born in 2020? The answer to number 5 is Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson. Number 5, Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson. Poor kid. Yeah, I know. Well done, Captain Ton. Incredible. Number 6. Which TV quiz show returned in 2020 with Gino D'Acampo as the presenter? The answer was Family Fortunes. It was Family Fortunes. Number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7. Which channel did Taskmaster leave day for in 2020? Do we need all 3 names? If you go with Wilfred Johnson, that will be acceptable, because that was a lot of the way the press was putting it out. Wilfred Johnson will be acceptable. Number 7 is, which channel did Taskmaster leave day for in 2020? The answer to number 7 is Channel 4. Channel 4 is the answer to number 7. Number 8. The English Game was a Netflix drama about the origins of which sport? The answer to number 8 is football. So football is the answer to number 8. Number 9. Who replaced Sandy Toksvig as a presenter on the Great British Bake Off? The answer to that one, of course, for anyone who watched the most recent one, which was actually very good, it's the first time I've actually watched a series, it was Matt Lucas. Matt Lucas, who also very controversially opened with a Boris Johnson stay at home and bake a cake thing, which I thought was actually quite funny. Number 10. Number 10. Name the pair that made up Strictly's first ever same-sex couple. Okay, so name the pair that made up Strictly's first ever same-sex couple. The answer was Nicola Adams and Katya Jones. Sure, we know that, you know, the... Please welcome Nicola Adams and Katya Jones. Yeah, that one. Number 11. Number 11. Which member of the royal family got married in private in 2020? So which member of the royal family got married in private in 2020? The answer to that one was Princess Beatrice. Of course, Princess Beatrice was the answer to number 11. Number 12. Who went viral for saying, I still need a bit of milk, full fat, which I've warmed up in the microwave? The microwave. Who calls it a microwave? Nigella Lawson does. Nigella Lawson is the answer to number 12. She was one, of course, who said microwave. Bit weird. Number 13. Who played Prince Charles in Series 4 of The Crown? I got it right eventually. Number 13. Who played Prince Charles in Series 4 of The Crown? The answer to 13 was Josh O'Connor. Josh O'Connor was the answer to number 13. Number 14. Number 14. What's the name of Elon Musk and Grimes' baby born in 2020? This is a bit of a tricky one because a lot of you might have struggled how to say it, let alone write it down. So the answer was this. This is what they named their child, ladies and gentlemen. If you wrote down this, well done. I will also... do we get a point for the guy who played Larry? Yeah, alright then, fair enough. You can have a point for that. If you wrote this down, well done. And if you want to know how to pronounce it, it's actually pronounced... Oh, sorry, something went wrong there. Anyway, there we go. That's the answer to number 14. No, I'm horrible. Number 15. Which musical festival... A12 Nice Plane. A12 Nice Plane, there we go. Number 15. Which music festival had to postpone its 50th anniversary celebrations to 2021? Of course, the answer to number 15 is Glastonbury. Just down the road, Glastonbury. And of course, the rumours are that it's going to be postponed again, which I think is all but confirmed at the moment. But it was Glastonbury. Number 16. Number 16 is in the 2020 Netflix. In 2020, Netflix finally released the long-awaited second documentary series following which football club? The answer is Sunderland. So the answer to number 16 is Sunderland. On to... Chris always has to have the answers, doesn't he? Oh, that's why we love you, Chris. Right, number 17. Which movie became the first non-English language film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? As Matt Maisie said earlier on, he watched it last night and it was fab. The answer is Parasite. So Parasite is the answer to number 17. Very controversial when that one, but from a lot of people that watched it, they say it's an incredible film, so fair enough. Number 18. Who was named the Best New Artist at the 2020 Brit Awards? And the answer to number 13 is Lewis Capaldi. Lewis Capaldi won the Best New Artist at the 2020 Brit Awards. I do like Lewis Capaldi, though. He's quite good, to be fair. Number 19. Number 19, of course, is how did Joe Wicks raise £1.5 million for children in need? For anyone who watched, I can pretty much guess that none of you watched the entirety of it, but it was a 24-hour workout. He did a live 24-hour workout. Whew, talk about leg day. Number 20. Okay, number 20. Which TV program did Louis Tomlinson vow never to go back on? Never to go back on. I had to rewatch the clip back. I can see why. The answer to number 20 is BBC Breakfast. BBC Breakfast is Louis. Sorry, I've got Paul Vertical on then. I'll get onto that. BBC Breakfast is the answer to number 20. Sarah, is that anything to do with Peter Capaldi? It isn't. They are not related. And I did Google that. But they are just both Scottish people with the surname Capaldi. Righty then. So, on to the next round. The next round, of course, was the video round. To see how many answers you got, essentially, to see what happened next. So, we're going to play back the what happened next bit. Here we go. So this was number 1.
It's going to be patchy rain over there. Get ready,
What
go.
happened?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you all right? Oh my god. Oh my god, you all right?
That's what happened in the first clip of what happened next. The sailor or the gentleman fell into the water.
As you can see, it's very wet in Northern Ireland. I'm so sorry, babes. Are you all right? Get towel! Get towel! Oh my god,
Get towel!
I'm all flustered. I'm going to carry on with the weather because obviously this is very, very important. Basically, it's going to be dry, a little bit patchy wet, and back to you in the studio. I'm so sorry.
There we go. That was the answer to the first one.
What did you do?
Okay. What happened in this clip? How many of you actually watched this when it happened? How many of you watched this when it happened? This was the infamous clip. Everyone remember when this happened on television? This happened live. There was no stopping this girl. She chucked eggs at Simon Cowell. The worst thing I hear about that is she's got this smile on. If you watch that video back on YouTube, she's got this big smile on her face going, it's really quite creepy. But there we go. That was the answer to the second clip. I kind of just have to let the clip play out now. It won't be long. But at least they still got a standing ovation. So yes. In clip number 2 there, Simon Cowell got covered in eggs. His dad's second cousin, apparently.
We'll get to the bottom of what that was. So well done for carrying on. You're very professional.
I love the fact that Ant and Dec had to come forward and say, just to let you know, that was not part of the act. Yeah. Next clip, please. There we go.
Gillian.
Come and join us, Gillian. Could you? Gillian, come over here.
So what happened next here? Does anyone remember when this happened? Again, this was live. This was live. And this happened.
Exactly what's going on, okay? Let's get Bob in. Bob.
Okay, bring the oxygen in, please. Okay.
And that was sort of the controversial thing. Did it really happen? Did she really pass out? Not sure.
I think it's best if we go to a break right now and give Gillian the attention she needs. We'll find out if she can do it after the break. See you in a few minutes.
Gillian McKeith, when she fainted. Now what happened to this one? Question number 4.
Be sure that
or video clip number 4.
Everything will be perfectly in order to get these last pins. And
what happened?
A done deal. Mike Machuga has won his first ever title. Look at this. Now remember that
he went flying across the court.
He did it on TV, folks.
There we go. He went flying across the bingo alley. And the 5th one? Oh, he missed. He missed. Everyone goes out and celebrates. But what's going to happen next? What's about to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, he scores! That's what happens when you get too confident. So there we go. That was the 5th one there. Okay. So those are the answers. I'll kind of leave it down to you as to how you wrote it. There's not a specific way I'm looking for you to write the answers to that one, so it's completely up to you. Righty then, so that was the video round, and now let's go through to the 1 minute round answers, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute round answers, which, here they are. These are all of the names that you saw. These are all influential people who have done something quite important through the year 2020. Of course, let's start with the first one. The first one was Captain Tom, who raised £32 million, of course, for the NHS. Number 2 was The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, who was the most followed man and the most paid actor of 2020. Number 3, Kobe Bryant, who very unfortunately passed away in the year 2020. Not from COVID, of course. He had a helicopter crash. Number 4, Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres, of course, has been a host of a chat show for a long time now, and a bit of controversy because apparently she wasn't very nice, and lots of reports were put in, and the show was nearly cancelled, and it was all over the news for a while. Number 5, of course, Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you probably know, one of the wealthiest men on the planet. He is one of the head runners of Tesla, and of course, he launched the SpaceX satellites and the spaceships as well through the year 2020. Number 6, Joe Biden. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden, the next president of the United States, of course. Number 7, Sundar Pichai, or Pichai, however you want to say it, of course, became the head runner for Google. So, it just set my Google off. So there we go. That was him. Number 8 was Ariana Grande. Number 8, Ariana Grande became the most followed woman, the highest paid singer, and one of the most influential women of the year 2020. Number 9 was KSI, otherwise known as JJ, who became the first YouTuber ever to have a UK number 1 in the year 2020, of course. Number 10, Jeff Bezos, the one who started off with our first question in the quiz, the founder of Amazon, of course, and he was the first man to have reached a net worth of 200 million. That's the one just down there in that corner. And number 11, of course, the legend, that is Joe Wicks. Ladies and gentlemen, that was number 11. So, there we go. Those are all of the questions. There we go, and those are all of the answers. So, how did you do? How did you all do? Write it down in the comments and let us know how you got on. So, this one's a little more difficult, so I'm genuinely very interested to see what all of your answers are on this one. Of course, Chris Loxton. Chris, how do you know so much? Right, Chris Loxton, for anyone who hasn't joined in one of our quizzes before, he genuinely seems to win them, and he seems to always get very high scores. 34 out of 36. He didn't get number 4 or the Google man. Number 4 was which furnishing retailer closed. Okay, terrible. 34 out of 6. Be ashamed of yourself there, Chris. Becky got 29, very respectable 29 there from Becky. Matt Maisie with 23, nothing wrong with 23. Becky Cook got 22, better than I thought. 22 is a very good answer. Joanne with 31 out of 36, so close, Joanne. Please, can someone beat Chris? Sarah Jane, absolutely terrible, but great fun. Oh, come on, Sarah, let us know what you got at least. Don't hide that. Liz got 21. Adrian, that's very good, 21, well done, Liz. Adrian got 25, well done, Adrian. And Lynn Shepherd there with 22. So that's a lot of the answers so far. Chris Loxton seems to be leading with 34 out of 36. I mean, look at that. 34 out of 36. I was thinking this is going to be a difficult one. I'm really going to catch some people out. But of course, Chris Loxton came in with a 34 out of 36. Right then, but Joanne, very good with 31. I think that's a very good running up score right there with 31 and 22. Fantastic. Well, these have all been fantastic scores. And I have to say, this has also come to the end of this quiz. It's genuinely, of course, been so much fun as always. I really hope you've enjoyed doing it yourself as well. I always enjoy one of these. And of course, through lockdown, Adele got 20, well done. Through lockdown, of course, the original idea was to take a bit of a break after the countdown, but we're in lockdown and there's really not much to do. So I am going to continue doing these quizzes, don't worry. So please feel free to invite people, keep joining in as always. And it's going to be great fun, and I enjoy doing every single one of these. Lynn, sorry, we got 23. I'm telling the truth. No, Lynn, there's nothing wrong with 23. Chris Loxton, well done, Mum. Isn't it nice when you get the families joining in? But you might be wondering, what's the next quiz? Come on, Matt, we need to know. I can't sleep until I know what the next quiz is. Well, worry not. You are about to find out what the next quiz is. This one's going to be particularly fun. I've been coming up with little ideas of how to do this one for a while, but it's going to be quite a bit of fun. You might want to get dressed up in your best clothing, as if you're going to an award ceremony. Like you're going to the pictures. Wait, you wouldn't really dress up for that, but we'll find out in a moment. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce what the next quiz is going to be in a moment. And thank you all so much for joining me. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget to share these videos, even the recording after it's done. Not the New Year's Eve one, that got muted because of copyright. But if you want to share these videos when they're done, you're more than welcome to. If you want to, invite your friends to come join in, the more the merrier, as always. Until then, thank you so much for joining me. And I can't wait to join you next time for the next quiz, which is... the movie quiz.